What's up, Much? We're here to talk about Taylor Swift dating Travis Barker. Just joking. Travis Kelce. How do you say his name?
Kelce.
And that's why he's here.
Yes.
This is why Pigs is here. Pigs, the super talented bar down employee.
Yes. Thank you for having me. It's nice to have some bar down football representation here.
Yeah.
And what better time to do it when it's like feels like the new power couple is in session.
Boom, and power couple.
Yeah.
They barely just made it out.
Well,
they barely even announced they were a couple.
They're barely a couple.
This is the potential to be a power couple.
We know a lot about potential.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad to see that the bar Much a group chat made it out the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the group chat was blowing up this morning when this all went down.
Yep.
And I think the biggest thing too is the fact that we don't really know if it's true or not. We're still sort of speculating. This is all just from Jason Kelce appearing on a radio station.
Which is such a funny way to be announcing a relationship. Like, of course, it would be the brother to spill the beans.
Yeah.
How does two don't? How does love? No, that's all right.
Hey,
Yeah. Jason,
I
you know
don't
everything.
know.
Everything you say gets quoted on these days. You know that, right?
I know, I get it, and that's the way the world works. And Tony kind of blindsided me with that question on Thursday night, and I don't know. It's hard to answer because I don't really know a lot about what's happening in Travis's love life, and I try to keep his business kind of his business,
Sure.
and stay out of that world. But having said that, man, I think they're doing great, and I think it's all 100% true, and I hope that this soon goes them out. No, I'm joking. I don't really know what's happening. So.
Wow. Good for them, Jason. Good for them, man. That's excellent.
I just say I don't get into his business, but
Taylor and Travis for sure made him sign an NDA, and he was like realizing that halfway through talking. He's like,
And they talked about it before too because they have their own podcast. So it's sort of been like in the news recently. So I think everybody sort of was speculating, and it almost feels like this was the nail in the coffin. Like this is what everybody's going to explode now because they were taking any chance they could get to just hope this is going to happen.
I was really surprised by the internet. I feel like the internet reacted to it in such a funny way. Everyone's like, yeah, we knew it. And then there were some people being like, wait, what, who? And I was like, of course you know these two people.
I think it's funny that the trail that people were trying to pick up on, they were saying Taylor Swift went out to dinner and she was wearing an opal and that's Travis's birthstone, so it must be so legit. And I'm like, oh my God. I think it was just reported end of August-ish that they were talking. So to go from talking to wearing their birthstone, I feel like is a really quick leap.
One of the things we've been talking about today too is, some of the best couples of all time.
Oh my God.
And in this case, coming from a football perspective, which I can speak on a little bit more, is, Travis Kelce comes off an MVP type season with the Kansas City Chiefs. They go win the Super Bowl. He's really one of the top 3 football players right now in the world, right? You have Patrick Mahomes 1. You can make the case for Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts 2, and then Travis Kelce is right in that third slot. For people who play fantasy football, he was going in the first round of drafts, which is unheard of for his position. And then you have Taylor Swift, who is touring all of North America, all over the world. She just sold out 4 or 5 dates in Toronto, had 30 million people sign up for that pre-sale. Like, this is unheard of.
Stats.
Yeah.
Did you research? Did you research
Your
Big?
stats
I'm a
before you got
Swiftie.
here?
I like to think I'm a Swiftie.
Oh man,
There's a lot
you
of
got the
Swifties in the bar down
numbers and
team.
stuff,
Yeah.
too.
Crazy. This
But
guy said
I'd have been
30
like, she
million.
won so many awards and she did so many dates on her tour.
But it's like unbelievable to think that these two are in
At
the
their
top
peaks.
of their peaks. Yeah, exactly. Like
they're at
that's
their peaks.
unbelievable. And we think back to other big couples in history. Like if this actually is a thing and it happens, that's pretty unbelievable, right?
I know.
With the other power couples that there are, I think for us, we know mostly the couples in music that are big power couples. Like there's, of course, the classic Jay-Z and Beyonce, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky.
Recently, Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin.
She's not a singer.
Okay.
Music person.
Rihanna and A$AP
count.
Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah.
But we're trying to see now where's the crossover between music and sports? Like what other music sport collaboration couples are out there or have been out there?
Who's your guys' favorite?
Just in general.
Just favorite celebrity couple. They don't both have to be musicians. They don't both have to be
I think for me,
but-
the easy answer is Jay-Z and Beyonce. Just
That's-
because of
yeah.
how much power, how much status they have.
Yeah.
But I think if you're doing another sports and music one, I think Carrie Underwood, who was with Mike Fisher, who played on the Nashville Predators in the NHL. That's an all-timer too, because Carrie Underwood is one of the biggest names in country music.
Right.
So that's a pretty big one. But I'm trying to think. There's so many too. Even like we are all over Travis and Kylie for the longest time, and that feels like
I
that's no longer
know.
a thing. But
Oh yeah.
And we need to talk about that too. The 2023 relationship breakup curse. I'm really hoping does not get to Taylor Swift and her
Does it
new.
feel like a
boo.
curse?
I feel like it is it.
well, it
Who's
might be
broken up?
too. Like I think that's
Everybody's breaking up.
yeah. There's
That's
been a
like
lot
the
of
new
breakups.
thing. Everybody's breaking up, and it's
that
weird
might
'cause
be
it's
a
cuffing
thing
season.
too, because Taylor Swift is also known for cursing professional sports teams if she played in those. Do you guys remember this when she was
Yep.
cursing the teams?
Yep.
So who knows now if Travis Kelce starts to decline and if the Chiefs start to decline, which a lot of football fans will love because they've been winning so much the last couple of years. That might be something to talk about too. It might actually be a real Taylor Swift curse, right?
But you know what? It's not just Taylor Swift. It happens with the Kardashians too.
True.
The Kardashian curse. So I feel like maybe it's just like powerful women.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can't handle that. Maybe the athletes are like fumbling.
Does this make you guys more of a Taylor Swift fan though? Like knowing she's with Kelce, or does it not change your opinion?
It does not change my opinion at all.
Whoever someone's dating, that is none of my business. Even though we're here talking about it, that doesn't affect anyone's standing with me. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think they make a good couple? Do you think they're just having fun? Let us know your opinion. We're curious.
Much love, guys.
Much
Thank you so
love.
much, Pigs, for joining us today again. Love.
Thanks for having me.
Love.